Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Short Papa at the ramp taxiing to runway 12 Iowa City. Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Short Papa taking off on runway 7, remaining on Patton, Iowa City. Climbing at time to 5.
Sounds good.
Engine instruments in the green.
You've really got your procedures down. You're doing an awesome job using a checklist and
Yeah.
making good decisions about when to go and stop and stay. And that's all great stuff. Very, very good.
Thanks, man.
Gosh, it's just a beautiful day. This is fun. I can shut that off. That's beeping at us. Unless you have that used for any particular reason.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Short Papa, downwind, right downwind on 7 Iowa City. I'll make sure I'm not going
Have a good day, Mike.
Sure.
Kiwani traffic, 050 Tangos, 10 miles west, inbound for landing, Kiwani.
Alright, at the beam, so I'm gonna lower speed to 1500 slowly.
Okay.
Traffic, airport 4
To the 110, first notch of flaps. Make sure not the nose doesn't balloon.
Sounds good.
A bit more. Right about here, I'm 45 degrees.
Okay.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Short Papa, turning right cross, right base on runway 7, Iowa City. Well, reduce speed a bit.
Okay.
90 degrees, below 85.
Okay.
Might be too high.
Okay.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Papa, turning Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Papa, turning final on runway 7, remaining on Patton, Iowa City. 35, full flaps.
Okay.
This is where, Matt,
Sure.
I struggle though, you know?
That's
Because
okay.
I want to make sure I'm level.
Yep.
Stay level.
Okay. Keep holding it off. There you go. Pulling it off.
That worked.
Yeah, it was very good.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that work.
You know, you did good.
Oh,
Use your rudders to
right.
keep your center. There you go. Alright. And back pressure, let it come off when it's time.
55, rotate.
You did a great job.
Good. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting that to totally not work at all.
No, it was very, very nice. It was a nice pattern, and it gave you a nice landing. I usually, as I'm coming down to the runway, I always have to remind myself to look down the runway. You know, just kind of let your eyes go up and get the whole picture, and then just keep holding it off, just like you did. You did good. So don't listen to anything I'm saying and change what you did. You did good.
Behind. airspeed. City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Charlie Papa, right downwind on 7, Iowa City.
Monticello traffic, Air 4437 there is 2 miles to the east, the west field for 15 Monticello.
See that red and white thing over there? I use that as a pointer.
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Really, it is.
At the beam, and then we use the 1500. The 110 approach nitro flaps. Don't let it balloon.
Iowa City traffic, Columbia 29er Kilo is about 4 to the southeast, inbound, be entering a right downwind for runway 7, Iowa City.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Charlie Papa. We are turning right base on runway 7, Iowa City. Flying too much. So 85. Degrees.
361 Charlie, doing an extended pattern for inbound traffic, pulling Charlie.
Turning final. Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Charlie Papa, turning final on runway 7, Iowa City.
Iowa City traffic, Columbia 29er Kilo, right downwind, runway 7, Iowa City.
We gotta look out for him. Below
Yep,
85.
I'll look out for him. Don't worry about him.
Wait. Five. Gonna make runway.
Keep holding it off. Okay. Okay.
A little too flat.
That's okay. Just keep flying the airplane. There you go.
Flaps up.
Okay.
Center line. 55. Rotate. Oh, it was a little too flat.
Yep, that's okay. And 00 Papa, we're off runway 7 and had the downward traffic in sight. We're going to stay in the pattern.
Iowa City traffic, 9er Kilo's on the right base for runway 7.
And we've got this other guy's taxiing out too.
Iowa City traffic, Comanche 6245 Papa, taxiing on Alpha for runway 7. I've got the Columbia.
So no, I mean, it was still not a bad landing. It just needs to be just a little bit more on the mains. And the only way to do that is just to kind of look down the runway and just kind of keep holding it off.
Look down the runway, keep holding it off.
Yep, yep. And really, by holding it off, all we're doing is trying to hold it about an inch off the runway for as long as we can, and then whenever the airplane decides to touch down, it'll touch down.
City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Charlie Papa, turning right crosswind on runway 7, Iowa City. I just want to announce it because I feel like there's a lot of planes. I don't know where they are, so I'd rather just tell my position.
Yep. Perfect.
See the one thing is landed.
Okay.
He told me there's another plane at the ramp right there.
Yeah, he's taxiing. You can see him on the taxiway between the 30 and runway 7.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Charlie Papa, right downwind on runway 7, Iowa City.
New traffic is set to 150, turning base for 14. Monticello traffic, forward Charlie, I am left base, runway 15, touch and go Monticello.
At the beam.
Okay.
Slowly reduce the power to 1500. Airspeed below 110, first march of flaps.
Forward Charlie IM.
34.
On final runway 15, touch go Monticello.
45 degrees. That's the Bernard's right there.
Okay.
Below 85 degrees. City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Short Papa, turning final on runway 7. Turning final on runway 7, Iowa City. I keep
That's okay.
And Comanche 45 Papa on taxiway Alpha at runway 7.
45. Okay. Reduce some airspeed. Okay, I got my touchdown point, look far ahead.
Okay, so you ballooned up, so let the nose down just a little bit. Now just keep holding it off, hold it off, hold it off. There you go. Oh.
Above 55 rotate. So I ballooned a little bit.
Okay. Yep.
Papa taxiing on runway 7.
But you recovered it well. I mean, you didn't yank back. You did a very good job. What are some things that really everything you're doing is just fine. So now we're in the mode of making just small corrections. So what are some small corrections you want to do next time after this one, after this last one?
So hang on, Matt. I'll tell you in downwind.
That's fine. Yep. No problem.
I should have told them my intention that I'm gonna go remaining on pattern. I don't know if I said that.
That's fine.
City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Short Papa, turning right crosswind on 7 Iowa City.
Iowa City traffic, Comanche 6245 Papa departing runway 7 Iowa City, and I'll be departing to the west.
I just want to tell you heading southeast mine.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Short Papa, downwind on right downwind on runway 7 Iowa City. So one thing, I feel like a wind was pushing me here.
And it will, a little bit, yeah.
Forward Charlie, gonna depart to the north to the practice area, Monticello traffic.
So I feel like I ballooned up because I got scared.
Sure.
Below at the beam.
Okay.
And what do you think, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say just keep letting it down. Biggest thing,
110, first match of flaps.
you recovered the balloon and everything well. I'm not too worried about that. The only thing I would say is, as we get down to the ground, we just keep holding it straight with the rudders. And then even as soon as you touch down, we're still flying the airplane. So just kind of keep going, keep it straight. But no, I'm not worried about any of those at all.
Zero traffic, Skyhawk 740 Short Papa, turning right base on 7 Iowa City.
And the only other thing I'd potentially say would be maybe to have just a little bit more airspeed on short final.
Iowa City Traffic, Comanche 6245 Papa is departing the area to the west. I'll be doing some maneuvering about 10 miles west of the field.
Iowa City Traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa, turning final on runway 7, remaining up at Iowa City.
That switch might be just keeps cutting in and out on you.
Below 85, full flaps.
Okay.
So, you think I did not have enough airspeed?
You're doing okay. I just keep doing what you're doing, and we'll go from there.
A little too high.
How you doing? It looks really good though. You're doing good. Got a good rate of descent in. Because you're high, you're still going to be before the 1,000 footers. You're doing just fine.
Alright, so I'm gonna look at the back of the runway.
Okay. Okay, now let it ease down a little bit. Now keep holding it off. Okay. Then just keep holding it back. There you go. Right.
So that one, right?
What's
Man,
that?
I think when you... Hang on.
Yep. Go ahead.
55 rotate. Yo, why is my mic not working when I'm... Hello? Testing, testing. Mic test. So,
Yeah, go ahead.
So I think what I did just now,
Yep.
right there,
Yep.
is when you say pull up, I got scared. I pull up really too much, too fast.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. No, don't apologize. I do that because one thing Matt keeps telling me is to, slowly adjust. So
Yep.
I think that's the thing I told you too. One of the things I want to work on is the flaring and roll, knowing when to roll out.
Sure. Yep. Yep.
I can get the glide path and all that, right? But it's just knowing when to stay level and then rolling out is where I
Sure.
struggle with.
Yep. Yep.
I should probably do. Alright, City Traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa, turning right crossing on runway 7, Iowa City.
Yeah, the only thing I would like to say when I was talking about okay, pull up, whenever you bounce, you have an opportunity to either go around or to keep having a little bit of back pressure because you want to make sure the main is the strongest part of the plane. You want to make sure that those are going to be what touches the ground first because they can take a lot of abuse safely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, so yeah, ease it towards the runway, but then just keep everything kind of at this angle so that the mains are the first thing to touch. But you did fine. I mean, you recovered it. I helped just a little bit to get back down to it, but that's fine.
Man, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
I wonder why.
That's okay.
Iowa City Traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa, right downwind on 7, Iowa City.
Passwell traffic, Air 443 Sierra is off the runway 15 and change the path Maxwell.
At the beam, over to 1500.
Okay.
110 first launch off flap.
Okay.
Started balloon. Iowa City Traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa, turning right base on 7, Iowa City. Iowa City Traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa, turning final on 7, Iowa City. With full flaps. a bit. Hi. It might go beyond.
That's okay. Look down the runway. Here you go. Holding it off. Holding it off. Okay.
Matt, is it okay if we do a full
Yeah. Back taxi.
yeah,
That's fine.
air brakes?
Yep.
Air brakes only works with the flaps up. Actually, I don't want to back taxi. I want to go to the site.
That's fine. Yep. And we can use the closed runway if you want to, and then go that way.
Okay.
You feel that little bit of a shudder.
Yeah.
If we give a little bit more back pressure, that tends to help a little bit, just because that's basically the nose wheel shimmering just a little bit, or what's the right word? Shimmying. Yeah. Anyway.
I just want to check my radio real quick, my headset.
Sure, no problem.
That's why I wanted to, full stop is good. That was a little flat.
Okay. Why?
I don't think I put I mean, at one point I feel like I'm pulling as much as possible, but it's already too late.
Sure.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I say clear of all runway?
Yes, fine, yeah.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa, clear of all runway, Iowa City. This is the after landing. Backlist real quick. Flaps up, taxi light on.
Iowa City, traffic on helicopter 08229, a flight of 2CH-47 is currently 2,500, transitioning from your northeast to northwest Iowa City.
Mic test. Mic test. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, hopefully nothing happens after this.
Okay.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawks. Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa, taxiing to runway 7, Iowa City.
So when you get down like that, like you said, it's just a little bit flat.
Yeah.
On that end. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a constant effort, because as your speed continues to dwindle down, it requires more and more back pressure to keep the airplane off the ground. And everything looked perfect. I mean, you're centered, you've got a good angle, and so your instinct is to go ahead and...
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa, they'll be crossing runway 3012, Iowa City.
Your instinct is to kind of stop flying, hold this, because this looks perfect. Well, you want to just keep pulling back, in order to be able to maintain that view the whole way. And really, the only thing we're talking about here is that last second and a half, you know what I mean? Between landing flat and landing with the mains first, So just keep, and you had the right speed and everything, so when you're actually back, completely down or right before being down, this should be the fully back, all the way. And then but really it looked good. I mean, it's all passable. It's just trying to get it a little bit better, and also making sure that even if we bounce, that our main wheels are what hits the ground first.
Yeah, the The one before this, when I bounced the first time, I should have put full power and just gone around.
Could have, yep.
Yeah, I should have done that. Oh.
Sure. It's good to kind of know both ways, to be able to feel like you can recover it and also to be able to feel like you can go around. I mean,
Yeah, one thing I've learned is, not to push down the nose after your bounce. That's gonna make it worse.
oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, because then you end up porpoising.
Yeah.
That's where things really get damaged.
Okay. Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa, taking off on runway 7, remaining on pattern, Iowa City. I'm going to do my default takeoff real quick.
Sure.
That's up, landing lights off, strobe light 1. Extra full reach. It's coming.
Sounds good.
You see that 2 planes over there? I
Yeah.
saw that yesterday too.
Yeah, the 2 Chinooks, helicopters.
Oh, helicopters, I couldn't. Okay.
Very hard to tell from here, but I heard them on the radio. So-
Okay. I was wondering how do they go so close to one another on a plane? I
Yeah.
was just staring at it yesterday.
Formation, yep, yep.
Rotate.
Wind variable at 05. Visibility.
So on the wind's variable, we can kind of look down and see that windsock over there is doing the same thing it was before, where the wind's coming a little bit of a crosswind for us, but it's not too strong, so we're good.
Iowa City, Army Copter 08225, flight at 2 is clear of airspace, position northwest. Have a good day.
What did he say? I didn't get that all.
Just that they're clear of our airspace. That was those 2 helicopters.
Oh, okay.
Left base 03.
Grinnell traffic, Stationer 1973 uniform, 7 miles northwest, so be straight in for runway 13, Grinnell.
I don't want to.
Traffic, runway 220, pending final, 03.
RV 194 Whiskey Echo, Clinton traffic entering a left downwind, runway 3, Clinton.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa, right downwind on runway 7, Iowa City. At the beam. 1500, below 110, let's not drop flaps.
Clinton traffic, 94 Whiskey Echo, base runway 3.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa, turning right base on 7, Iowa City. 85, 20 degrees. Might be too high. Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740, Sierra Papa, turning final on 7, Iowa City. I overshot that. Sorry.
That's okay.
35 full flat. If I cannot make it, I'll just go around.
Okay, up to you. Got a good rate of descent then, so I think you'll make it down there.
I might make it further up.
Yep. Biggest thing is don't rush the touchdown. So we might be down the runway a little ways, but that's okay. Just keep looking down the runway and keep holding it off. Got plenty of runway left, just keep holding it off. Holding the back, there you go. Okay. Use your rudders to get us centered up. We still got enough runway, let's go ahead and go full power.
Rotate.
So with a steeper descent, that pullback kind of, you know, it shortens up your time, you know what I mean, to be able to make those decisions and pull back. But
Matt wants me to keep a tight pattern too, so I want to try to stick to that at one point.
it looks good. No, I just meant the steeper final approach, just because we rolled out just a little bit high. That's what, but it's fine. I mean, you did a good job of managing your speed to get down to the runway, with plenty of speed left and everything else.
Monticello traffic, this is 261 Charlie. We are 12 miles to the northwest. Get enter left downwind. Ports of Beach Aviation, we're jet 1 Alpha.
Sierra is up to 15, staying on the pattern, Monticello. Sierra.
Traffic RV194 with.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740, Sierra Papa, right downwind on 7, Iowa City. In real life, if I were to do it by myself, I'm just gonna go to a full stop all the time.
Okay.
It's just, I feel more comfortable that way. I don't have to, think
Sure.
about not having enough runway.
Sure, yeah, that's fine, yeah.
A little bit long. 100. 110. Snatch our flaps. I realize that I might have...
Traffic, 41 Charlie with 7 miles to the northwest. Get across midfield for left downwind 115, full stop Monticello.
I've done too much, too fast just now, so I'm gonna turn a little...
Monticello traffic, airport 437 Sierra left, downwind 15, and we're going to be making a short approach and stop and go, Monticello.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740, Sierra Papa, turning right base on 7, Iowa City. Kilo 85, 20 degrees. Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740, Sierra Papa, turning final on 7, Iowa City. Overshooting the run.
Okay.
85, full flaps. path. 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, just keep holding it off, just like you're doing. Okay. No problem at all. Your mains were down first. I know you're trying to give yourself a hard time about that one, but that's actually good. I mean, your mains touched down first. Everything was just fine. It was straight. I didn't touch it at all. You recovered it well. That's what I like to see.
In a back taxi.
Sure.
But Matt, this is what I was saying. You know, if I were practice, I'm not gonna try to. You know, sometimes you'll be like, oh, sure. What if I want to touch and go, and I don't have space, and then you're trying to rush the landing?
Sure. Yeah.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740, sharp up, back taxiing on runway 7, Iowa City.
I think your landings are getting really good. I think we're probably best served. Go ahead and back taxi for departure, and we'll do just a little bit of emergencies if that's okay.
Okay.
That's one thing I want.
The power of 180 or just emergency procedure?
Well, what we'll do at some stage of this takeoff, you're gonna lose your engine.
Okay.
So we want to decide if you're still on the ground, or even as you're in a single engine airplane, even if you get in the air, we're gonna go back to the same runway. We're gonna go back, you know, if it's before we're getting out of runway space. The biggest thing is keep the airplane straight, keep holding it back, you know what I mean, or whatever it takes to just get it stopped on the same runway. And then we'll back taxi again. So I just gave it away from you. We're not going to be getting very high. We're not going to get off the ground probably. And if we do, it'll be just a little bit. And I'll be here with you. I just want you to see what it's like. Make sure you maintain keeping it straight and make good decisions for getting back down to the runway. Sound good?
Okay. Yeah, sorry, but I mean, I should have ran all the way to the back. If I was to do the myself, I'm not going to do that.
That's okay.
I'll just go up to the end.
That's perfect. No, that's good. Give yourself plenty of runway. Go for it.
Yeah.
00 Papa's rolling on runway 7, simulated engine out. Iowa City. Okay, normal takeoff, normal takeoff. Normal takeoff. Now pull your power to idle, all the way to idle. Okay? Now just keep bringing it down. Just keep holding it off the runway. Holding it off, holding it off, holding it off. Keep it nice and straight. There you go, just like a normal landing. Power's all the way at idle, you're just holding it back and apply braking as necessary. Get it stopped. We did very good. Very, very, very good. Cool?
Cool. Okay.
We can go back and take off again and do a normal takeoff.
Okay.
And you can do the taxiway, that's fine.
Yeah.
Questions about that?
No.
You did very well.
In my head, I practice stuff like that, worst case scenarios.
Sure, yeah.
And also Matthew?
Yeah.
He sometimes does tests like that too, like, alright, if you're taking off, you're up way there, what do you do if power goes off?
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna say I'm clear.
Okay.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740, Surf Papa, for runway Iowa City. Yeah, so he'll usually go up there and then he'll say, hey, you know, I'm gonna,
pull the
power off, what do you do? And then he'll tell me to, make sure you won't be able to do 180 or what, try to look for places to land over there. You know, if you're crosswind as well, try to look for places to land over there or try to do a downwind, depending on which leg you are. Like sometimes you will see a field.
Yep, yep.
Iowa City taxi, Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740, Surf Papa, taxiing to runway 7, Iowa City. And I wanted to ask you if you know what's the time now?
Yeah, it's 10:15, 10:18.
Okay.
And you said need to be done by 11, so done and gone by 11, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We
Sounds
can
good.
practice a bit now.
Yep, so we won't do too much. We're just...
I like your pointers though, thank you. I think one thing I have to do is keep... it's just practice. I just keep practicing a little bit more.
Yeah, but it's... Every single thing you've done, though, has been safe. I mean, we're doing just fine, and if there's ever anything that's contingent on it...
I'm going to make a call real quick. Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk San 40 Sierra Papa, crossing runway 3012, Iowa City. I see no planes.
Yeah.
They always told me to go fast on this, so that's why I'm going fast.
Fine.
Not that I want to go really fast.
Sure.
Because usually I take my own sweet time, and then Matt will be like, you gotta go fast. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead, Matt. So you were saying?
Yeah, it's all safe. All been safe. That's all real good. The only thing is, or if there's ever been anything that's, I wouldn't say unsafe, but unsafe for the airplane, is when you land flat. So that's the only thing. Just keep adding back pressure throughout it. But I mean, really, it's good. It's all been just fine. So this time I'm gonna, and it's not really an emergency if I tell you in advance, but
Okay.
But think through, if you're in the pattern somewhere and you can make it to a runway, any runway, we want to do that.
Any runway?
Any runway. Right now, wind's light, so even if you had to land with a tailwind or whatever, there's, it's still better to get on pavement on an airport environment where you aren't going to hit something. Anyway, just something to keep in mind as we go through the next pattern.
Before takeoff, check flaps up, landing on, text up, strobe light on, your full reach, off light. City traffic, Skyhawk San 40 Sierra Papa, taking off on runway 7, remaining on pattern, Iowa City.
Iowa City Municipal Airport, Iowa City, Iowa. Automated weather observation 1520 Zulu. Wind 080 at...
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Instruments are good. 55 rotate. Trying to be on the runway.
What's that?
Trying to be on the runway.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. It's hard to see sometimes, like if you're on the runway or not.
It is, yeah. I think our thing presets just a little bit. There we go. For DG.
Okay. But if let's say power goes off here, right, man?
Sure, yeah. Where would you go if you were here?
I would look, okay, here it's all trees and sun, but I can look at those fields over there.
Sure, yeah.
Right there, so that field right there.
Yeah, yeah.
But that field right there is good.
Sure.
Yeah. I kind of kept going outside, sorry.
That's okay.
I just wanted to see what I would do.
Sure.
So I'll just turn my plane right here and then look at one of those fields over there, right there.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, you just lost your engine. Go ahead and pull it all the way out to idle. Okay. Plenty high, where can we go?
Oh, at this point, can I use the runway or not?
Yep, yep,
Okay.
yep.
Oh, this one is not too bad. I would, lose my engine.
30, yep.
Yeah, I'll
Sounds
make sure
good.
I have a glide slope here.
So keep your eye on your speed.
I don't want to go too slow because you don't want to
Yep.
stretch the...
And you've got the runway made for the most part. I'll take care of your radio calls.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740, Sharp Papa. Final on 30, Iowa City.
Okay. Add flaps as necessary. You're going for runway 30.
Oops, too fast.
Okay.
Okay, below 85, full flat. Below 85, full flat.
Okay.
Okay. 85, make it.
And Iowa City 0 Sierra Papa, simulated engine out, runway 30 at Iowa City.
Let me,
Okay. We don't want to do too much because we got full flaps. There you go.
okay if I recover now?
Yep.
Full flat?
Full level out.
Oh,
Okay, full power.
full power, okay.
Okay,
I thought you
full
want me
power.
to land it.
No, that's okay.
Okay, that's
Now
fine.
watch your speed. Nose down as you're in full flaps.
Full flaps.
So just one notch out. Lower the nose. Let your speed come up.
Relative rate of climb. Come on, climb. Second notch.
Okay. And leave it right there for now. Don't pull any more flaps out. Leave it right there.
Okay.
It's still climbing and it's doing good. 700 feet a minute. If you drop the flaps too much, then you just lose lift.
Yeah.
So there you go. Okay.
298.
Now I'm just climbing.
What's that?
Now I'm just climbing.
Yep.
climbing.
Sounds good. Climb. Let's go ahead and turn to heading west.
Traffic clear.
And actually, I'll go to 240. Yep. There's nobody in the pattern, so we're fine. Okay, so heading 240, level your wings. Let's go ahead and we'll do just a quick stall or two, and we'll
Okay.
come back and land.
Okay.
And we'll go ahead and go to the south for now. And I would say 0 Sierra Papa, we're about 3 miles east of the field, southbound, do a couple of maneuvers, and then come back to the pattern. Iowa City traffic. We won't go very far. We'll do a, all I'm really worried about is just doing a couple quick stalls, and then we'll come back and land.
Yep, I can do that. No problem.
So as soon as we get to 2,500, we'll go do those.
Traffic 716, turning final, 13 Marshall Town. Solid traffic, Frosty 298, turning final, runway 16.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do just a power off stall. It's fine.
Yeah, stay level first.
Sure.
So usually I pick a heading.
Okay.
We're just gonna talk to you what I'm gonna do
That's
before
fine.
I'm gonna set it up.
Okay.
So power on stall would be a power on, so it would be a takeoff stall. And power on, you don't need any flaps. So I'm just gonna, keep this 1500. I'm gonna slowly, I'll bring down my power, and then I'm just gonna slowly keep pulling the nose up until I 55, and then I'll just go to idle, and then I'll pull the nose up as much as I can.
Okay.
Okay. So power on stall, heading south.
Okay.
Come on, south. Although I feel like this is south. So I'm gonna just, there you go, because the roads.
Roads, yep.
Yeah. So, alright, power on stall. So, should I say my intention on the radio? I'll just do
Oh,
it.
no, that's fine.
No, it's
We're fine. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Power on stall, 1500. Keep the nose coming. So somewhat like a slow fly. 25, alright, so 55, and then I idle. Keep pulling, I keep pulling, I keep pulling, keep pulling.
Okay, there's the buffet.
You don't want to lose too much altitude,
Yep.
but you don't
yep.
want to get a secondary stall.
Yep.
This is how you recover really. As you keep the same altitude south, and then you don't want to lose too much altitude. You want to keep climbing it.
Okay.
Kinda lost almost 200, but
That's okay.
not bad.
Traffic for 14.
Okay.
Okay.
Now go ahead and have you done any unusual attitudes?
What is that?
An unusual attitude?
What is that? I have not.
Okay, go ahead. Let me take the airplane.
You have control.
So what I'll do is go ahead and just close your eyes, look down at the floor.
I did.
And yep, you do. And what I'm going to do is I'll just get us in kind of an unusual flight attitude, and I just want to have you recover. So basically what you want to do is get your wings level, get the airplane down, get your airspeed. You only want to get basically back to stable flight again. Okay, your airplane, go ahead and recover. Okay, stop your descent. There you go. Lost a little bit of altitude, but let me do one more with you quick, and then we'll go back to the airport. Cool?
Okay. So just make sure I look at the altitude.
Well, just kind of get a feel for, okay, where's the airplane at? Where should I be at? You know what I mean? And just get it back to stable flight. Get your airplane. Very good. Just fine. It's not hard.
Okay.
The whole intention behind that is I just wanted to make sure you just look up, see what the airplane's doing, and correct it. That's all you did. And it's perfect. No problem at all. Let's head back to the airport.
Alright.
And I've put in Iowa City, so we're 6 miles south, and we'll enter right downwind for 7.
Okay. I get 200. 2,200. I see the airport.
Sounds good.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa. We are 6 miles south of the airport. We're going to enter the downwind on runway 7, Iowa City.
So they teach unusual attitudes, and you'll get more formal training on it at some point in time, and you'll do it with foggles or whatever. But basically, they're saying that you want to recover the airplane if you get like inadvertently into the clouds. But what I wanted to do was, a lot of times student pilots or anybody can get distracted looking at something else, get fixated, and then all of a sudden they realize, oh my goodness, I'm pointing to the ground or whatever, and I just want to make sure that you look up, see what all is going on, correct it, and then that's and you did very good.
The reason I did this is because I want to enter downwind, so
Yeah, that's fine.
I want to go like this.
Yep, no problem at all.
Tower traffic, Cessna 1540 Mike is 10 miles out on a ILS straight and approach to runway 16. Correct. Yes, approach runway 16 to Hello.
Iowa City traffic, Cherokee 9270 Kilo, maneuvering about 4 miles to the north at about 4,500 feet, Iowa City.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa. We are about 4 miles southwest of the airport, inbound downwind on runway 7, Iowa City.
Bella traffic, Skyline 331 November, about 7 miles to the northeast. Be inbound, we'll be entering left base for runway 16.
Yeah, look out for that guy in the north of the airport.
Yeah, it sounds like he's going to stay clear of the pattern, so that's okay.
Okay.
But yeah, we always got to keep our eyes open in case somebody doesn't have a radio.
Runway center line. GPS approach 16.
Okay, now I'm gonna...
31 November, we're about 5 miles to the north east and a left base for 16 Pella. How far out are you at final for 16?
We are 6.9 miles out from the runway.
Absolute traffic, Defenso 197 Romeo, about 4 miles to the southwest and enter a left downwind for runway 13, Oskaloosa.
Okay, Skyline 31 November, we're extending our left downwind.
Okay. Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa, turning right downwind on runway 7, Iowa City.
What's that?
No, I'm just talking to myself that...
Sure.
Seeing where I'm at. Okay, I'm right there. Not where I was earlier, so...
Yep, yep.
110 plus notch of flaps.
Sounds good. You're just a little bit tighter than earlier, so you have a little bit steeper turn, so that's fine.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa, turning right base on runway 7, Iowa City.
Oskaloosa traffic 197 Romeo, left downwind, runway 13, Oskaloosa.
Iowa City traffic, Skyhawk 740 Sierra Papa, turning final on runway 7. So 85 full flaps.
That's good. Yep, you're a little bit more power.
Right about now at 65.
Okay.
Almost down a bit.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna make the runway. I'm gonna put the power idle.
Okay.
Look at the back of the runway. Get the plane level.
Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. There you go. There you go. Okay, now. You bounced up, that's okay. Just keep holding it off. Hold it off on the mains. Keep it nice and straight with your rudders. Very good, very good. Perfect. I mean, not perfect, obviously,
Yeah.
but that's... If you did every single landing like the first 2 or 3 you did, I wouldn't have gotten a chance to see how you recover when things aren't perfect. And how you recover when things aren't perfect is the most important thing. When you're going to solo a student, it's not going to be perfect. There'll be things like that. But you kept your cool, you kept it straight, you made sure that you kept some back pressure in. You didn't just stop flying the plane. That's good. No problem at all. I wanted to be able to see that, so that's good.
503 traffic, Skyhawk San Francisco, Papa, clear for runway Iowa City.